of WNYOA's 2017 Harescramble season.
Come on, Justin.
Knobby Acres. What a beautiful day. And guess what? Tom is on the 250B starting line, racing after a 2-year break. Back up to the AA starting line. Justin's lined up next to me on my left. Here we go.
AA.
I was at a disadvantage there on the way outside. We're working our way through. It's a little congested. Let's see what happens here. In here, there's mud flying everywhere as I'm behind Spencer Hoyt. We come through, there's a water hole, all of a sudden I'm blasted. I can't see, I gotta pop a tear off. I wipe the lens a little later on. I'm crashing through trees, I gotta readjust, reacclimate after that blasting. But back over to the 250B line, Tom is about to take off. It's a wild free-for-all out here, and Tom takes over my job and starts commentating the race as he's riding. This is pretty impressive. I could not talk when I ride.
Here with the animals at 250B. Woohoo! It is slick. It is very slick. I just ripped every single tear off, I think.
Back over to me in the AA class. We're going uphill, up to this big climb. Here at 4-stroke. That's the number 3 of Jim Steiner Jr. I got some mud on the camera, so we jump over to Tom, who...
Is that thing?
Getting wrapped into something there.
Yeah, baby. 14,000 RPM red line. Let's go. I can't hold this pace forever though. Hopefully these boys can. E-doggy. Don't have that bog in the throw 350, but I still had the power, bud. Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah, man. This is what racing's all about.
Stalled it. That sucks. Nothing's worse than stalling it. Alright, ride smooth. You ride smooth, you ride good, bud.
Back over here, I'm behind James Steiner still. We're moving quick. And I'm kind of tight. I'm a little stiff, which is causing some arm pumps. And we are moving through these woods. James gets just ahead of me, a little bit out of sight. And I try to hold the pace. I'm trying to go fast.
Yeah, bud. That's what I'm talking about. This is racing.
Tom's coming up the big climb. There's some, oh, wow, there's some congestion. Let's see what he does. Makes a pass. The rider down. It's a, wow, he's in a war zone out here.
These hell climbs are nuts. I'm eating dirt, boys. I'm eating dirt. Hopefully I'm making someone else eat dirt. I just inhaled dirt. I inhaled it. It got inhaled. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. I have grass in my face, in my helmet. It's everywhere. I should be standing up. I'd like to thank everyone. Not really, because the race is just the beginning. I have no idea what I'm saying, but I'm loving it. 2 miles in.
Tom was rehearsing his podium speech for when he wins the race today.
We're 2 miles in, and this course is awesome.
Woo! I don't know how fast this is, but it's bologna sandwich fast. Opening up a can of throttle. Wow, that was fast. Man, beautiful trail out here. I'm telling you, amazing conditions. Absolutely perfect. Some moisture in the dirt, but not too wet. Not too dry where it was dusty. Perfect. And the layout of the track, just flowy, fast, but not too fast. Technical in spots. Oh, beautiful. And I usually work this race, but it's so
That's definitely not a smart race move.
awesome that I just want to end up racing.
This guy doesn't have a number on that helmet. I have no idea who he is, but
That's Casey. I don't know if you guys remember Casey. He did the 24-hour race with us last year. Tom's coming up onto him. Casey's also been in some other videos where we went on some adventures, riding at some awesome places. But Tom's coming up on him. Let's see what happens here. Everything, but there are kickers and jumps and natural stuff that you're just bouncing off of. It's deceiving watching the video because you won't realize the amount of crap we're hitting out here. It's just bounce, boom, bounce, boom, boom, you know, and it's about keeping the bike as stable as you can using the throttle and the clutch. Whoa! Like that, you know, you just gotta be on your game. You gotta be on the A game here, double A game. Got a little mud mud section here. This gets a little worse later in the race, as you can imagine. Very slimy as a worm out here. It's like a slug, slime-wise.
Okay, you gotta loosen up. Ride smooth. Smooth as fast. Smooth as fast. That's not smooth. That was screw up in the rut. Woo, that was a hairpin turn.
Anybody. I haven't seen anybody. I'm like out here alone. All by myself. Come through scoring. Hit that sign. That's how I like to do it. And I'm in 15th place out of 16 riders in AA. And I'm thinking like, how, man, I'm riding great and I'm in 15th. Oh. It's tough. This isn't easy. AA is not easy. Can you move me back to C class, please? Oh, here comes Steve Hatch. There he is on the side there clapping. Maybe that's a sign telling me I gotta do some riding lessons with him. But it's not the end of the world. See, it's early in the race. You can't let your early first lap result discourage you. In fact, I know I'm riding well. I know I'm going to make up positions because that's what always happens. Mostly because people break down, but no. Oh, whoa, geez, that guy was... There's a battle here.
Watch how you come in there, bud.
Oh, listen to Tom. Oh, no, he's got the recluse. Oh, man.
Thank you.
And of course, it's where the most people are.
Fuck.
The front fork's twisted. He hits it against a tree, gets it straightened out. And Tom's just scoring, finishing up the first lap.
Oh, fudge me, fudge me, fudge me, fudge me.
Uh-oh, Tom's making some mistakes.
Oh, there's a lot of people coming. Oh, God, it's gonna be a Path-palooza.
Path-palooza, I love that. That's a great term.
I got mud clinging to the side of my face. It's gross. It's really gross. Well, good news, my arm pump's gone. The track is really sweet. 850 is in my class. Oh, they're both in my class. Oh.
So I ride this second lap with absolutely nothing. Nothing to see, nobody to see, nothing. No one behind me. It's just like I'm out in nowhere's land. There's some traffic, some lap traffic. I'm passing people. And it gets a little bit more thick.
Oh, come on.
Woo, 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 woo. Throwing out the pass call there. And in these sections, it's tough to make a pass. You know, I use the patience method. I could maybe use the brute force method, but that's not really that pretty.
My victory, for me, will just be completing the race and not being a sack of potatoes. The only downside is I really do have to pee at some point, so that's gonna totally fuck get me. You know, I'm quite okay. What the frick line is that? That is a super hot line. Yeah, baby.
Whoa, Tom's gonna get swallowed up here.
Note to self, don't do that again.
It's a deep rut. So I start my third lap, and just up here I'm coming through, and all of a sudden, there's kids cross the track. Whoa, get out of the way! I had to go wide on that line. I wanted to go inside, but I couldn't, and, you know, let this be a learning moment for everyone. Just be smart out there. Be careful. I would hate for something to happen, and I know they're kids, but That shouldn't be happening.
Grass track is where I suck the most, probably. Not as tired out. You alright, bud? You okay? Alright. I tell you what, those 250B boys are fast freaking nuggets. I don't know why I call them nuggets. They are quick. Oh, the P is starting to set in. That is a CR500 right there, boys. Woo. You know, it helps if I don't crash me.
Oh man, Tom getting all hung up here.
Turds.
Oh, turds. Keep in mind that these are the highlights. Tom's riding for much longer and not having a mistake. You're just seeing all the highlights. Now look, I start my 4th lap on the right here. Is that Brandon Hayes getting pitted? I think it is. That puts me into 13th place. I made up a position on that last lap. I believe Nick Davis had some mechanical issues. He pulled off. So I hear a bike behind me, and at the time I didn't know it was Brandon. Look who it is, and why the heck did I just let him go by? I gotta get on the gas, come on!
Alright, Brandon.
It's time to go, grit your teeth, head down, throttle back. Why was I doing that? I was swirling all over the hill there. I don't know what I was thinking. Woo! That's my crow call. I don't know what that pass call was. Out of his bike. I don't know what happened there. Woo! I start finding some real nice lines through here. And man, it makes a difference. Look at that, I come right up onto him like that. That was a bad line choice right there. We start coming into some traffic. This is where line choice is critical. There's a frenzy through here. Brandon's up ahead. I apologize for the mud on the camera, but I'm not going to wipe it right now. Rider down in the mud. I get on the pipe, probably blasted him. Sorry about that, but check out what happens next. We're coming through here. Brandon bumps into this guy. Woo! Hey! Hey! The guy swings at Brandon. Hold on a second here. So this guy is stopped in the trail for some reason. Brandon's coming in fast. You know, we're in a battle. He bumps into the guy. It happens. Things like that happen all the time. But this guy goes for the swing. There's arms in the air. I'm yelling at the guy. Well, I'm not going to weigh in on this. That's the referee's job. But keep in mind, there are eyes and cameras all over the track. Think twice before doing something like that. So this doesn't slow down the battle between Brandon and I. We are going. Tom's going here, and all of a sudden he sees a kid who hit a tree here.
You okay? You okay? All right, hold on. You all right, bud? All right. Here, stay right there, all right? Don't move.
Tom breaks into mom mode here. He could work for the EMS medical crew.
All right, how about we get off the trail a little bit, all right? But I think someone should stay with him and probably slow people down real quick, all right? Just make sure people don't whip around this corner.
I'm not entirely sure what's happening here, but I think Tom's carrying him over here to a safe spot.
Sit down right here. Suck on your water.
He's a good sport. Tough dude there, and hopefully he's all right. Good for Tom for stopping. That was really cool. And Tom's back on his way, just like that.
Good, that was just the break I needed. I think he'll be okay. He's got like 5 girls with him.
That's the greatest line of all time. We're in that mud section over here. Brandon's just in front. He falls down in this deep rut. I bump into him, make sure he knows I'm behind him. But we're having fun. Covered in mud, I gotta pop a tear off, reset myself. There's a split lane section of the track. I should have been on the Piperator, but I couldn't do it. It would have been a sketchy merge at the end there. Now we got traffic. This is wild out here. A lot of bikes to weave through. I'm trying to find a line. All of a sudden, I get put up into this tree. I was slightly mad for a second, but I got over it real quick. It happens. Things like that happen. And no harm done. I was like literally a second I lost. Whoa, getting a little sketch there, but working through the traffic. Brandon's just up ahead. I'm putting the hammer down. Oh no, this guy stalls. I will say this is not what you should probably do and try to pass in the scoring tent. I will take responsibility. That was stupid. Oh, and then I get on the wrong side of him. My fault, making stupid mistakes. I'm mad at myself. The truth of it is, it's very easy to blame other riders, lap traffic, whatever it may be. But ultimately, it's how you navigate it. And I was kind of making some stupid decisions. And one thing, I was revved up out there. I was having so much fun. It just is so awesome. I love it. There goes Ben Bowens. Leaders are coming around Tom.
That means Zach's gonna lap me. Oh. They will hide in the woods here, so we can't.
My camera dies. Brandon ends up having both his tires go flat. And I'm able to get around him due to that. Unfortunately, that was just a bummer for him. And then Tom's camera dies. I end up getting around Tom in like the last 30 seconds of the track. But Tom, in the very end, pulls up next to me at the finish line and tips over knocking us both over, making a big scene at the finish line. Nothing unusual. This is what happens when Tom comes to town. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to Zack Attack 1, and join us for the next videos. Thank you, and see you later.